Welcome to another Coherent Breathing. I'm Rachel. I'm your breath guide. Thank you for joining the Patreon community and being here for today's practice. So all members will have access to this recording immediately. For people who are not members, you'll see this in 3 months on YouTube for free. But what is coherent breathing? Why are we here? Why do you want to do coherent breathing? Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed, overstimulated. The world's political temperature and weather is draining all your energy. You need your nervous system is overcompensating. It is in fight and flight constantly, and I am with you in that same boat. So coherent breathing is a tool that helps calm your nervous system, to tell it, you're not being chased by a tiger. Please stop making adrenaline and cortisol. Find rest and restore. Because we need to stop making all those stress hormones so our body can actually work as it's designed to, like processing short-term memories into long-term memories, processing food, and like using up our fat instead of storing it, because we're going to need that later because we're still running from a tiger. For being our authentic selves and connecting with our frontal lobe and making authentic decisions based on logic and not based on self-preservation. So regulating your nervous system is really important, and breath work is one of those tools that you can do whenever, wherever. It's so simple and easy, and so that's what we're here to do today. So I will guide you through some body movement to offload stress, and then we're going to do some movement with our breath. So kind of related to like Qigong. And then we'll start pacing our breath some more with our movement and slowing down, really connecting to our breath. And I'm going to guide us through some breath holds. First, a really simple one, and then one that might be a little bit more challenging, especially if breath work is new to your practice. So no matter what we're doing, it needs to feel good in your body. So if something feels forced or labored or even painful, or big emotions start arising, stop. Just stop. Take a minute, come back to the present moment, to yourself. Let those feelings and sensations dissipate. A wonderful way to do that is doing the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding practice that is in the professional world. You list 5 things that you can currently see in your environment, 4 things that you can feel or touch, 3 things that you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and maybe 1 thing you can taste. And that one can be a memory. If you want that written out, it's in my free resource folder on Patreon. It's a good resource to have like on hand. So with that said, again, with any of the breath practices, we want the breath to be slow and gentle, nothing forced and labored, because that is the opposite of what we want to do. Forced and labored is not soothing to the nervous system. So with that said, I'm going to start with this exercise called tapping. And so you're going to tap your body, and the pressure should be gentle, soft, like comforting a small child. You are the small child. I'm going to put on some music, and I hope you can hear it. And I will tag what music I'm using, so if for some reason you can't, you can go look it up and listen to it. So here we go. You can do this practice standing or sitting. I'm gonna do it sitting today, but you do what you need. So hopefully you can hear that. Let's turn it up just a little bit. So if you're standing or sitting, just like find the rhythm. Let your body arrive. Soften your shoulders and remember to breathe. And we're going to start by tapping our sides of our body. Then take both of your hands, tap one side. Other side. You can play with the rhythm. And then under the collarbone, you can do fingertips or flat hand. Do what feels best in your body today. Now we're going to tap our shoulders. You can do chicken wings or you can cross your arms. What feels best in your body? You can, if your arms are crossed, you can alternate tapping sides because this also helps reset the nervous system. Drop one arm, do one shoulder. And notice that different parts of your body might want less or more pressure. Listen to your body and adjust accordingly. Work your way, patting down the arm. Your arm can rest at your side. I'm just going to lift it so you can see where I am. Working your way down to the elbow, the lower arm, the wrist, back of the hand, and then clap. Get silly with it. Then that same arm, we're going to work on our way up on the inside. So inside wrist, forearm, elbow, inside upper arm, coming back to the shoulder we started with. Remembering to breathe. Then coming to the other shoulder. And notice that this side might feel completely different. Work your way down your other arm. Forearm, wrist, back of the hand, and clap. Then work your way up the inside of that arm. Coming back to the shoulder. Now we're going to work down the sides of our body and then to our lower legs. So if you're standing, you're going to hinge at your hips. And if you're sitting, you're doing this. So go from the sides. Work your way to your upper legs. Then work your way down slowly, just like you did with your arms. Outside of your knees, outside of your lower legs, outside of your ankles, tops of your feet, inside of your foot, inside ankle, work your way up your lower leg, and coming to the front, work your way up your legs, where it meets the rest of your body. Stay here for a minute. Now we're going to work the back of the body. So take the back of your hand. And go a little bit closer to the sacral. And a little bit higher for the kidneys. You might want to windmill your arms to reach your kidney points. Remember, soften your shoulders. Remember to breathe. Coming to the sides of the body. Belly. One side. Other side. Collarbone. And then find stillness, turning inward, releasing your hands and maybe softening your gaze, and just notice the quality of your breath. Notice the sensations in your body. And check in with the quality of your thoughts without judgment, just noticing. Then coming back into the space, we're going to move into Basic Ha breath. So in Basic Ha, I will demo and then we'll take a sighing breath to unite and then we'll do it together. But in Basic Ha, you'll have your hands out, palms up in front of you. You'll breathe in, pulling your elbows behind you. And as you breathe out through your mouth and you'll go, ha! And if a forceful breath, if a loud sound doesn't feel comfortable, you can always do a soft ha, ha. And you don't have to push if you don't want to. You can gently release your arms out. But for some, it feels good to just release, to shake things off. So you can try both and see which one best feels good in your body and do that. So let's take that sighing breath again and sync up. So let out all your air. Breathe in through your nose. Sigh it out your mouth. That's also a beautiful reset for the nervous system. So let's do it again, and this time engage your shoulders. Breathe in, shrug. Breathe out. Seal your lips, hands out front. Breathe in, pull your elbows back. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. 3 more times. You might get lightheaded. Breathe in. Last one. Let go of your breath. Let go of your arms. Turn inward by softening your gaze and just notice your breath. Notice the sensations in your body. Maybe you feel a little lightheaded. And check in with your thoughts without judgment, just noticing how they're shifting. Coming back into the space, we're going to move into painting the waterfall. I'll demo, we'll sigh together, and then we'll do the practice. So painting the waterfall, we're going to imagine this beautiful, cool, gentle waterfall in front of us, and our arms will be outstretched, and our hands bent at the wrist. And so as you breathe in, the back of your hands go up the waterfall, and as you breathe out through your nose, you'll flip and your palms will come down the waterfall. So breathing in and breathing out. This practice is to help find our breath, to gently start slowing it down. And the intention is that our breath is guiding our arms, not our arms guiding our breath. So if my breath is full and my arms are only here, that's fine. Breathing in and breathing out. But in and out through the nose. And if for some reason raising your arms up is just as uncomfortable, you can do T-Rex arms, just hinging from your elbows. It still works. Okay, so let's take a sighing breath. Let out all your air. Breathe in, shrug up your shoulders. Let it go. One more, breathe in. Let it out. Hands are at front. Breathe in through the nose. 2, 3, 4, breath out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in through the nose, your belly softly rises. Breathing out through the nose, your belly softly falls. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Breath out, 2, 3, 4. Breath in, breath out. 3 more rounds, breathing in. Two more. Last one. We're going to do 4-4 breathing. So same thing, but palms up at your belly. Breathing in through your nose, your belly softly rises. And then make arm circles as you breathe out through your nose. 2, 3, 4. Breath in. 2, 3, 4. Breath out. Arm circles. 3, 4. Breath in. Arms up the middle. 3, 4. Breath out. 2, 3, 4. Breath in. Now hum on your out breath. Breathing in. Hum. 3 more. Breath in. Hum. 2 more. Hum. Last one. Hum. Now breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold at the top for 2 and breathe out through your nose. 2, 3, 4. Hold on empty. Breathing in, we're transitioning into breath holds. Pause at the top on full. Breathe out through your nose. 2. Hold on empty. 3 more of those. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. Breathing out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2 more. Breathing in. Hold on full. Breathing out. Hold on empty. Last one. Breath in. Hold on full. And last one. Breathing out. Hold on empty and then release. Let your arms soften. Let your breath be without effort. And just notice your breath. We move through 3 practices back to back with no pausing in between. So how did that feel in the body? Should have put the pauses back in. Just trying something. That's okay. Check in with your thoughts without judgment. What are they saying? Are they stilling? Are they coming and staying present? Are they still wandering outside? See if you can bring them back in. We're going to do one more breath hold. This one is a little bit longer. So if it feels uncomfortable, stop. Don't do it. Just continue to breathe equally in and out through the nose for a count of 4. So this one's called 4-4-6-2, and we're going to do the variation where our hands are resting under our collarbone. We'll breathe in through the nose for a count of 4, and one of our right arm will go out, and our head will turn to the left, so opposite. We'll extend for the count of 4 as we breathe in, and then we'll hold on full for a count of 4. And then we'll bring everything back to center, breathing out for a count of 6. And then we'll hold on empty for a count of 2 before switching to the other side. where we'll breathe in, our left hand extends and our gaze goes over the right shoulder. Breathing in for 4, holding on full for 4, then breathing out through our nose, everything comes back to center in a count of 6, where we'll hold on empty for 2 beats. And then we'll repeat. We won't do many. I think I will do 3 full sets. So we'll look in both directions 3 times. So let's take a sighing breath. Let out all your air. Breathe in through your nose. Sigh it out. One more of those. Breathe in and let it go. And now place your hands on your upper chest. Let out all your air. Now breathing in through your nose, right arm extends, gaze goes over your left. 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, breath out, bring everything back to center. 4, 5, 6, hold. Breathing in the other side. 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, breath out, come back to the center. 5, 6, hold. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, breath out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold. Breath in, other side. 3, 4, hold. 2, 3, 4, breath out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold. Last one, breath in. Hold. Breath out. Hold. Last side, breath in. Hold. Breath out. Hold and release. Let go of your breath. Let go of your arms. Notice how that felt, the sensations in your body. The reason we practice breath holds is to balance the carbon monoxide and the oxygen in our body. We don't just need oxygen, we also need, is it CO2? We need both. We need equal, or not equal, but we need the right ratios. So breath holds help recalibrate those ratios for us. So we've done all that breath work, all that body movement. I invite you now to prepare for the coherent breathing practice. You can lie down or lean up against a wall or really support a seated position where your head is fully supported. So I invite you to grab pillows, blankets, get comfortable. So as you set up your props, you can pause if you need to set your thing up. Coherent breathing, I'm going to first pace your breath with my voice. Then I'm going to add some tones, and you're going to breathe along with the notes. The notes will go up as you breathe in, and the notes will go down, and that's when you're going to breathe out. I am doing a longer track, so if you've done my previous breathwork videos, this practice might feel a little longer. You would be correct. We were breathing 6 breaths in 1 minute. This practice will be 4 breaths in 1 minute. And you may not notice the difference. You might be very aware of it. Just notice what your body is doing. If you can keep up with the pace, good. If you can't, also good. Do what you can. It's not about forcing or laboring your breath. It's just trying to see where your breath is and see if you can slow it down and breathe with intention. Once we have the track on and you're breathing with the tones, I will bring your awareness to different parts of your body as you breathe. So shifting your awareness to the top of your head as you breathe in, then bringing your awareness to your tailbone as you breathe out. And then we'll extend the awareness, breathing from the top of the head to the soles of the feet. And then if you're familiar with Nadi Shodhana breathing, alternate nostril breathing, we're going to do something similar, but only with moving our awareness in our body. So breathing in through the right sole of the foot, all the way up to the top of the head, then breathing out the left side through the left foot, and then back again. Don't worry, I will guide you through it all. You don't have to remember where you are, in, out, left, right. But once we put all those layers on, we will peel the layers back, moving just the breath from the top of the head to the sit bones, then not moving the breath at all and just breathing with the tones. And then I'll pull the tones away and then bring your awareness back to your body, and we'll conclude the practice. You know what I forgot to do at the beginning of this? Tell you to do your body scan. I think we can still do a body scan now. It might be called self-assessment in the Patreon page under free resources, but just check in with your shoulders on a scale of 1 to 10. How do they feel? 1 is light and soft, 10 is tense and heavy. Give your shoulders a number. Check in with your heart space. Same scale. 1 is open and soft, 10 is heavy. And your overall emotional landscape. Whenever you're watching this, it might be the end of your day, so you might be more tired, so you might have a higher number. But if you're starting your day with the breath work, you might be a 1. That's great. You're well rested. So just check in. Give yourself a number. You should be settled in now. Let out all your air. Breathe in through your nose for a sighing breath. Let it out. One more time, breathing in. And sigh it out. Continue to let your breath be what it needs to be without effort. I invite you now to soften the muscles around your forehead, eyebrows, and eyelashes. Soften the muscles around your jaw, lips, and tongue. Soften your shoulder muscles where they connect to your neck. Soften your arm muscles, hands, and fingers. Soften your back muscles from the top of your spine all the way down to the base, letting go of any work. Soften your heart space and the muscles between each of your ribs, allowing your breath space. Soften your belly muscles and your upper leg muscles. Soften your lower leg muscles, feet and toes. Allow your body to find rest and to be fully supported by the earth and the cushions beneath you. Let out all your air and breathe in gently through your nose. 2, 3, 4. Breath out through your nose. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Breath out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Breath out. 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, your belly softly rises. Breathing out, your belly softly falls. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4. Breath out. 2, 3, 4. Breath in. 2, 3, 4. Breath out. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to start bringing in the tones. Breathing in as the notes go up. Breathing out as the notes go down. It might take you a minute to adjust to the pace, but remember to not force your breath. You don't have to fill up to 100%. You don't have to empty out to 0. Let there be space on both ends of your breath. Breathing out, soften your shoulders, your jaw. Breathing in slowly through the nose, slowly. And breathing out with control. Soften your breath, slow it down, connect to your body, and let it all out. Breathing in and breathing out. I'll let you breathe with the tones for a few rounds of breath on your own. Now bringing awareness to your breath, breathing in and up to the crown of the head, shifting your awareness to your hairline. And as you breathe out, shifting your awareness to your tailbone. Breathing in and up to the crown. Breathing out and down through your root chakra, your tailbone. Breathing in and up. Breathing out and down. Breathing in and up. Breathing out and down. Breathing in and up to the crown of the head. Now expanding your awareness to the soles of your feet as you breathe out. Breathing in and up to the top of the head. And breathing out and all the way down through the soles of the feet. Breathing in and up. Breathing out and all the way down. Breathing in and up to the crown. Breathing out and down through the soles of the feet. Now we're going to do Nadi Shodhana breathing. So breathing in and up the right foot, up to the crown. And breathing out the left side, out through the left foot. Breathing in and up the left side to the crown. Breathing out and down the right side through the right foot. Breathing in and up the right. Breathing out and down the left. Breathing in and up the left. Breathing out and down the right. We're going to do one whole full circuit. Breathing in and up the right. And down and out the left. Breathing in and up the left side. And breathing out and down the right. Now we're going to shorten our intention. Breathing in and up to the crown. And breathing out and down through the tailbone. Breathing in and up to the crown. And breathing out and down through the tailbone. Do this shortened visualization for a few rounds of breath on your own. Now you can drop away, moving the breath in your body, and just breathe with the tones. Breathing out as the notes go down. Breathing in as the notes go up. I'll let you breathe with the tones on your own for a few rounds of breath. Now I'm going to pull away the tones. I invite you to let your breath be what it needs to be without effort. Instead, I would like to invite you to bring your awareness to the soles of your feet, just noticing if they're warm or they're cool. Then let your awareness shift to behind your knees where your legs bend. Bring your awareness now to the top of your legs where it meets the rest of your body. Bring your awareness to your hands and fingers and the creases of your elbows. Let your awareness shift to your belly and to your heart space. And let your awareness shift to the top of your shoulders where it meets your neck. Let your awareness rest between your eyebrows at your third eye. And finally, let your awareness rest at the top of your head. Imagine you're sitting under a gentle, trickling waterfall, and it's just kissing the crown of your head with that cool, refreshing water. And let that water cascade down your back to the soles of your feet, bringing your awareness to your entire being. Let yourself be refreshed and renewed. Gently bring movement back into your fingers and your toes. Maybe you take a deep breath in and sigh it out your mouth. Or your next breath in, maybe your arms reach up for a good morning stretch. And as you breathe out, maybe you wrap your arms around yourself for a hug. Turning inward one last time, noticing the quality of your breath, how it's changed. Noticing the sensations in your body. And checking in with your thoughts without judgment to see how they have shifted as well. If you're laying down, maybe you bring more movement into your body by bringing your knees into your chest and rocking gently side to side. Then rolling over to your right side, and if you're pregnant, roll over to your left. Opening your eyes slowly, adjusting to the light in the space you're in. And gently, in your own time when you're ready, use your hands and arms to push yourself up to an easy seat. And I invite you to do your body scan again. Check in with your shoulders on a scale of 1 to 10. How do they feel? Check in with your heart space. Has that number shifted? And check in with your overall emotional landscape. You might still be tired, but maybe you feel a little lighter. And if your numbers went up, maybe notice what part of the practice was more stimulating than relaxing. It's just good information to know how your body responds and what best ways to serve it. Thank you for coming to this coherent breathing practice for the month of October. Remember to find ease over effort in your day and in all your practices. All right? Good night. It's nighttime for me anyway.